A brilliant tackle to deny him. Danny.
Kaka. Kaka. Marco Paz. Ronnie.
Shitu.
Ronaldo.
Neilmar. Shitu.
Messi. Ronnie. Ronaldo.
Shitu.
Ronaldo.
Neymar.
Kaka. Frick.
Neilmar. Shitu. An unfair challenge deemed a foul. It's certainly going to be a card, not just any card, it's a red. United States must play the rest of this game a man short. Well, the players are flocking around and there is genuine concern on their faces. Little in the way of subtlety in that tackle.
Ronnie.
Neymar.
Kaka. Messi.
Neilmar. Shitu.
Frick.
Wins the battle and emerges with the ball.
Marco Paz.
Plays it into the danger area.
Ronaldo. Kaka. Ronaldo.
Ball threaded through. Another goal. This game has already ceased to be a contest. It was all down to the control. I think you have to put that one down as an inspired substitution.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. Surely he's in. Moved away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. He'll be penalised for that. A yellow card. No cause for argument there. A stern challenge coming in. The clock counting down. Forward it goes. Shitu launches it high. The ball's over the line and it's a corner. And the referee has blown now. The advantage didn't really rack up and it's going to be a yellow card too. Oh, that's delightful. Danny. Moving forwards. Shitu. United States have the ball, but they're not making much progress at the moment.
Messi.
Shitu. Shitu has been fouled. Was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. The players crowding around to see for themselves just how bad things are. Play surges forward. And they've won themselves a free kick which could turn out to be the last kick of the game. Oh, and he knows it. It's his second yellow. He's off.
Kelvin.
Goes off for an early bath, and it's left his manager with a headache.
Oh, that really is a case of taking one for the team. They were exposed and vulnerable, and it needed a challenge to stop them there. One of those situations that just had to happen.
Danny. Loses his opponent.
Ronnie clears it away.
In again! That was some strike, but the keeper matched it with a really good save.
Moses
Is looking to deliver a decent ball in. Danger averted for the time being. The referee blows his whistle.
They were torn apart defensively and overrun in midfield. They really had no answer to all the attacks and did well to keep the scoreline as it ended.
Look, that's what supporters love to see. Tremendous will and spirit, crunching tackles and a real desire to attack.
John Champion here, and this, the voice of Jim Beglin.
Hi John, it's brilliant to be here with this fantastic atmosphere. I think we're in for a treat.
So, here we go then.
Pepe.
Both sides fiercely contesting the ball. He was trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too. On his own.
Pumps it upfield.
What can China do here? Going forward. Chance, and he's got quite a shot on him. Oh, he's won it back straight from the goal kick. Danny. Not this time. Long way off that.
Oh look, they've started with such intensity, but maybe they just need to add a little composure to their finishing. You know, it's the only thing that's missing so far.
Pepe.
He goes alone. Kaká! It's in!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
They've got off to a very good start. That won't worry the keeper.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Through and still going. Off he goes. That was a carbon copy of an earlier miss.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Poor distribution from the keeper, that's a gift. Danny! That is great goalkeeping. And they escape imminent danger. He'll be penalised for that.
Knocks it forward. Moses. Larson. Zuniga. Jaja with the foul.
He's going on his own. Pepe.
Zuniga.
Surely he's in. Great effort. He was really alert to the possibilities there.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
He wasn't far from finding the net again.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Danny. Moses.
Goal in sight. And it's a really well-taken goal. It's a 2-goal lead now.
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts them in control now.
Honda.
He's been quite impressive in the way he's taken on opposition players.
And that's what you call going solo. He may have taken the selfish route to goal, but it wasn't a bad run, and it might just spark a teammate to come up with something extra now.
They get it forward. What can China do here? And the whistle's gone, but it's for a foul. And he'll have a go.
Mario.
Oh, that was a fine solo effort.
Oh, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
You'd really expect a player of his quality to score there.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Anthony Lopez. Mario.
Danny. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it.
Dudu.
Danny.
It's just one of those players that you have to make special allowances for on set pieces, and particularly on corners like this. You have to get to him and crowd him out.
Moving forwards, shoots, another one. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So it's 3-0 now. And a much-needed intervention that was too. On his own. Fred. Quick as a flash. United States with a big chance and a big miss. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on.
Moses. Moses.
With a definite foul there. A yellow card. No cause for argument there. goes alone. He'll be penalised for that. Danny has had offside given against him. He's looking to find his front men. Danny, not on this occasion.
The defence was made to look vulnerable there. They simply had no answer for that trickery.
We all know what he can do.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
2 additional minutes being shown on the board now.
Danny! There it is! They're well clear now. It's just a question of how many more. So fiercely was that hit, it nearly removed the net from its rigging.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. He's going on his own. It's an opportunity. Ball's loose. Moses is poised to deliver. Heads it. Another goal. They have this game in their hands now. And there is half-time. There's a wide gap between these teams now. So away we go then for the second half. Where's the defence? And that's away to the right of goal.
Oh, what a lovely first touch, and that allowed him the space to get the shot away. It's excellent technique.
Honda.
A chance. Almost made it 6 for the day.
He was tightly marked, but the defender did just enough to stop the goal.
Looking to whip one in. Here's a header and a goal. They're clearly in no mood just to sit on their lead. He pounced.
Oh, it's a terrible mix-up at the back, but it's great awareness to punish them for it.
Oh, yet another goal. A great finish in a one-on-one situation.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
Going forward. Bursting forward. Danny. Another goal.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
He'll be taking the match ball home.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Anthony Lopez gives away a free kick. Plays it back to the keeper. And he concedes a free kick. And that will see him go into the referee's notebook. Caught him there. The referee's thought momentarily, but it's red. United States must play the rest of this game a man short.
That was totally unnecessary. He needs to realise what he can and can't do before he makes decisions like that.
And he plays it to the keeper. He's going on his own. A really impressive run through. He tried going it alone, but without success.
It was good possession, but way too elaborate, completely overworked.
He's on a real charge. Hits it. And a goal. A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. Gasa. Larsson looking to carve open the defence. Surely a goal, and it's taken with some style.
Well, I think it takes real confidence and a natural technical ability to be able to do that. I think he made it look so easy, and it was anything but. I would have struggled with that big time.
They pulled one back, but still have a mountain to climb. Fabio. He hits it. United States with a big chance and a big miss. He's over the ball, his teammates waiting. Danny. Another one. A really well-worked set piece, that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it. There it is. A resounding drive. I can't imagine he's hit many better than that.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
A five-star performance from him. Another goal. That really tested the strength of the net.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
United States yet to make a substitution here. Fred. Moving forwards. It's a fine save. No, needed a better ball there.
Kaka.
Somehow they emerge unscathed. On his own. Played through. He's onside.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Oh, that's neat. That was well hit.
What an effort that was. He's done very well from that distance.
Jaja picks the ball up straight from a goal kick.
Dudu.
The whistle's gone, I think, for a foul. And that was certainly travelling.
Well, that free kick looked too far out for a shot.
He makes his way towards the penalty area. He goes alone. And he's still going. Cleared away from immediate danger. And that's gone straight to the keeper. Well, if he wants to do something, he'll have to do it alone. Another one.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Kaka.
Going forward. And a shot here. And a goal. Looking to play on the break. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Moving forwards. Finds the net. A spectacular effort. It's a finish with class written right across it. That would have to go down as one of the sweetest strikes I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Safe to say that wasn't the best of crosses. And the ball is given back to the keeper. That'll be a throw-in. On his own. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. Larson. He couldn't get it cleanly, and it's a foul. He's been sent off, a second yellow.
Moses.
Goes off for an early bath, and it's left his manager with a headache. He goes alone. Good possession in this spell, but lacking any real penetration. Well struck, and it's just veered off to the left.
The clock counting down.
Tries it from long range. Making good progress down the left, but frankly devoid of options. He got a good hold of that. No, that's not going to make it through. So there it is, and that concludes today's contest.
We've seen some fantastic finishing from this team with real attacking class throughout. Their opponents didn't stand a chance.
You know, it's a privilege to be part of a fabulous football match like that. That was a real rollercoaster ride for the fans.
Thank you, Jim. That's it for today's game. This famously is known as the Theatre of Dreams, a very warm welcome to Old Trafford. And here we have Manchester United against Barcelona. Sergio Busquets gives away a free kick. And there's the first booking of the game already. Not even 5 minutes in, but the referee's decided that he needs to stamp his authority on the game. He'll be disappointed with that.
Oh, it's miles away. Surely he knew he couldn't score from there.
Piqué. Rakitic. Xavi. Neymar. Won't want to come off second best, not against this opponent. Falcao.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Piqué. Manchester United have possession again.
Play surges forward. Messi. Xavi. Jordi Alba. Rakitic. It's Daniel Alves. And the keeper has claimed it. Valencia. Jordi Alba. Piqué. Daniel Alves. Xavi. Sergio Busquets. Daniel Alves. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. Played in accurately. Rakitic. It's Daniel Alves. Sergio Busquets. Xavi. Jordi Alba. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. And he's been fouled. Trying to keep it in the face of strong opposition pressure. Daniel Alves. Both sides deadlocked. The ball played down the middle. The flag stays down. Play surges forward. Neymar. Guemo. Blind. Di Maria. Sergio Busquets. Xavi. Rakitic. A real tussle for the ball. Neymar. Off he goes. A goal for Barcelona. He'd love to play against defenders as charitable as that every week.
Neymar is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So we start again at 1-0.
Oh, look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
Made a decent run towards the box, but he was thwarted in the end. Van Persie. Piqué. Mathieu. Jordi Alba. Xavi. Rakitic. Daniel Alves. It's Messi. The ball threaded through. It was a good ball in, but no goal.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Plays it back to the keeper. Barcelona have got possession back. Falcao. 30 minutes on the clock in the first half. He's on his way. A robust challenge. Xavi.
Jordi Alba.
A fine tackle, stopping him dead in his tracks. Falcao. He carved out a pretty presentable chance.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end.
Jordi Alba.
Some debate here, but in the end, a goal kick is awarded. Piqué. Daniel Alves. The ball is with Messi. Rakitic. Xavi. Mathieu. Piqué. Rakitic. Xavi. It's Jordi Alba. Rakitic. There's someone on the overlap. Messi. Barcelona with a big chance and a big miss. This goes for a throw-in. Rakitic. He goes alone. He tried going it alone, but without success. He goes looking for his teammate. He's free through the middle. Opportunity for a goal. That was a super ball in, but no success.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out.
That is way off.
Well, he was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Phil Jones. A chance. It's in.
De Gea showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
They kick off with parity restored.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it. Oh, wonderful. For me, it's one of the best sights on a football pitch, seeing this kind of direct running at defenders.
Rooney is the player to take it. Van Persie. Daniel Alves is there to clear. The whistle goes and it's the end of the first half.
Look, this match promised goals and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
The sides locked level at 1 goal each. The whistle goes for the second half. On his own. He shoots there.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Xavi. Challenge deemed unfair, foul given. Messi. Rakitic. Xavi. He makes his way towards the penalty area. A fine reaction save. Falcao. He's going on his own. Di Maria. He's one-on-one with the keeper. And he's done it!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
Manchester United now up by a goal.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Rakitic bursting forward. Here's Messi. Messi!
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Moving forwards. He got the man there. That's a free kick. Blind. Surely he could put it away. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Xavi. Neymar, who's just scored a fine goal. Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets. Daniel Alves. Sergio Busquets. Xavi. Good interception, just what they needed. On his own. Daniel Alves. Rakitic. Here's Luis Suarez. Incisive pass, that.
Approaching the hour mark.
What can Manchester United make of this? He's bursting forward. Fantastic from Falcao. It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. A great finish in a one-on-one situation.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
They now lead by 2.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
That could have been really special.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Oh, he's lost it. A chance for Barcelona. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Barcelona have a free kick for that. And that will see him go into the referee's notebook. He went for power there.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Defending in numbers here. Manchester United with a big chance and a big miss. Manchester United not as yet making any changes. The ball is with Messi. Looking to exploit the space. And a header. And it's taken with some style. The deficit just down to 1 now. A fine delivery and a header to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
The difference is down to 1.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Sergio Busquets. Rakitic. Xavi. Here's Neymar. Rakitic. Daniel Alves. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Making good progress down the left, but frankly devoid of options. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's lost out there. Neymar. Here's Luis Suarez. The challenge robust but fair. They were so nearly punished for their mistake. Nguemo. Going forward. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
He goes alone. Rakitic. The clock counting down. Victory is tantalisingly close. They're just waiting for the whistle to come.
Great through ball over the top.
Messi. Barcelona with a big chance and a big miss. He's going on his own. Messi puts a stop to the attack. Xavi. Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets. The linesman's kept his flag down.
Long ball forward.
Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. It's all over. The referee's had enough.
You can, I think, put this down as a tactical victory. They adapted so well to cope with the opposition's changes, even if perhaps along the way they did enjoy a little luck.
Well, how enjoyable was that? I love it when you get two teams giving it everything they've got. They held nothing back. Terrific stuff.
So many thanks to Jim Begley.